Now, you may not know this, but May is National Walking Month, and this way you're encouraged to get out and enjoy the countryside of the West Midlands and beyond. Now, yesterday, I was invited to Staffordshire to hear from Back the Track, who have been slowly turning the old railway line between Lichfield and Walsall into a safe route for people to walk, run or cycle. And the volunteers meet every Monday at the Smithy Forge pub in Brown Hills before going onto the route to carry out the repairs and upgrades. And I met Tim and firstly Dennis from the project, who told me all about what they've been doing.
Well, it's an old railway track that was just left to the elements, and we've tried to revive it, but not for a railway, for walkers and cyclists. And it's work in progress. It'll always be work in progress.
That's absolutely amazing. I mean, where did the idea come from to do this, Tim?
Well, in 2000, Sustrans, the Sustainable Transport, opened part of it up as a cycleway, but the rest was just left to rack and ruin. And we thought, we can't have that. It's just such a good resource to have. So in about 2017, several of us, all old retired fogies, got together and decided we were going to do something about it. So we got a skip and had a day, and we cleared 30 years of accumulated rubbish from the swamp under the bridge.
That's insane. And I know you've got some photos right there, so we'll definitely be having a look. I mean, what progress have you made so far?
It's now quite walkable, even in trainers. It was Wellington's only at one time, but it's far better now. And there's still room for a little bit of improvement, but you'll see yourself in a moment.
I am very, very excited, and I'm hoping you've got some before photos so that I can see what it looked like in comparison. But why do you do this every week then?
We get together, it's camaraderie, keeps us off the streets, and at the end of the day, we're doing something for the community. It's a green way for everyone to use and enjoy.
We absolutely love to hear it. What feedback have you had so far from people?
That's the important part. People do like what we do. They do appreciate it. There's people cycling now regular that weren't before, and all the dog walkers think we're marvellous.
I'm just looking at these pictures and I cannot wait to see this. So basically, you got rid of all the rubbish, and then did you have to do any sort of like digging or anything like that? Or
lots of digging. There were trees, but they could establish themselves all the way down, and they had to put a trench in along the side for the drainage. There was mud, everything as you can see from the photos. And we're lucky in that this is actually still privately owned stretch, belongs to Railway Paths, but they are 100% behind us, and all we couldn't do it without their support. And I will put a plug in for Martin Brunt, their land manager, who again is there whenever we need him, and he's fully supportive.
That's fantastic to hear. So can anybody join, like if they want to get involved?
We do sort of change. We gain one or two and lose the odd one depending on circumstances. But anybody can join if they don't mind getting muddy and sweaty.
What's the end goal here?
We would like it as an established cycleway all the way from Walsall. And at the moment it stops at the A5, but we wanted to go on to Lichfield. So you've got a destination on either end.
So we're just having a little walk around to the gates. Now, I have seen some photos from 4 years ago when we started, and you couldn't see the gate. And now, look at that. Like magic, here it is. Are the pictures on the front here what it used to be?
These pictures are the view from the main bridge as it was, one looking towards the station and the other one looking towards Walsall in the days of steam. And both. Yeah, that's how it was before the station closed.
There's some people walking there. It's good to see people using it. Hard work's paying off. We love that. Oh, it's stunning. That is just so picturesque. Absolutely stunning. So I'm on the track now. This is where people can walk to and from, am I right?
We have sort of tried to show what's left of the station. We keep finding a little bit more, but we don't know how much there is altogether. Most of it was knocked down when the line closed, unfortunately.
Wow. So that there with all that metal is part of the station?
That's a bike stand and a bench over there that if you can go and sit there if the weather's appropriate.
Tim, I know you said like that you use 7 skips, but my gosh, that you must be so proud looking at this.
We really are.
Genuinely, the work they have done, having seen it myself and having seen the pictures from what it was like, there was a green, filthy swamp-like area under the bridge that literally was just full of debris and rubbish and probably so many things that I can't even, would just make me shiver to even think of or see. And then it's a fully functioning path, and they've got when it rains, just so that they don't have that situation again, they've got proper little drainage down the side. The work they have done for such a small group is honestly so impressive. So impressive. And impressive. And if you want to go and have a look, I can't remember where the route starts, but I'm sure if you parked somewhere near the Smithy Forge, and then just cut round the corner and go through the gates there. I'm sure if you walked one way, then maybe another day walked the other way. Or if you fancy it, walk back, because you've got to get back to your car anyway, ain't you? So walk back and then walk down the other side. It would be, I guess, going back and forward, a good 8 miles. That's a good couple of hours, that is. So yeah, go and give it a little walk. I'm definitely going to head out there when I next get a nice sunny day off.